So welcome once again to our part two of my presentation on genetically modified organisms, GMO. My name is Dr. Cheruiyot Rotich. I am a medical doctor and a trade unionist at KMPDU. So we had talked about what GMO products are and the advantages of the same. Now we are going to be talking about the disadvantages of these GMO products and the questions raised against them. So with this new technology, there has been many concerns on the risk of tampering with Mother Nature. Mother Nature in the sense of the environment and us as the consumers of those products. So I will begin by discussing the effect of GMO products on environment. So the environmental risks, one, that this cross-pollination of plants can damage other organisms that do thrive in our environment. Like, for example, it can lead to elimination of beneficial pests that are there in our farms. And after we eradicate these beneficial pests, we have a rise in other ravaging or bad pests or bugs, also known as super bugs or pests. So that is the risk that we have. And these super pests can actually be very dangerous to our environment. Like, for example, if you eliminate organisms that help in biodegrading waste, where will you be able to put all this waste? Yeah, you will have a rise in maybe pests that are resistant to, the conventional pesticides and super weeds that are resistant to weeds. Yeah, so that is the main environmental risk. It will lead to imbalance of the ecosystem that we do enjoy as the world, and the effect of that cannot be underrated. Number two, and where I want to dwell with, is health risks and concerns. So the biggest threat is harmful effects on the human body, which are not yet known. The long-term effects of GMO products are not yet documented. They are not yet known, even though research has been done using rats and other rodents. No particular study has studied the long-term effects of GMOs on human health. Manufacturers also do not mention or rather label those foods as GMOs, particularly in the developing countries. They just export them to us and they don't label them as GMOs. We'll also have development of diseases which can be immune to the existing antibiotics. And then also there is the ethical bit where this is an unnatural way of producing food. It was not the desire of the creator. And we don't know where this can end. All right? So we have fears of reduced fertility as well, which has not been proven, but studies are ongoing. But looking at the fertility rates in GMO consuming countries and non-GMO consuming countries, you will have something to say. Fertility rates in GMO nations such as the USA, for example, it's 1.7 children per woman. That is according to 2020 PSI statistics. Fertility rates in non-GMO nations such as African nations, the likes of Niger and Somalia, have the highest rates, 7 children per woman. Kenya, 4 children per woman. That's a very good fertility rate. So it tells you that with GMO products, actually, fertility rates can be low. There's also fears for cancers, which has not been proven yet. But in Western countries, you have the highest rates of cancer. Top 5 countries that have the highest rates of cancer: Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, USA number 4, Denmark number 5. Bottom 5 countries with the lowest cancer rates: you have Niger, Gambia, you have Congo, and you have Nepal and Bhutan. These are countries that don't consume GMO products. So your guess is as good as mine. And then the final disadvantage or rather harmful effect that is thought might occur later is the organic toxic effects. So with accumulation of these GMO products in our organs, particularly the liver, the pancreas, the kidneys, and our reproductive organs, it can lead to alter of hematological, biochemical, and immunological parameters, which are still under study. So these are the concerns raised against GMO products. Thank you for your audience. In my next video, I'll be discussing the socio-economic effects, and we quickly dwell and discuss on the political issues raised against GMO products. Thank you.